Welcome. Today we are tackling a moment that can make or break, well, everything, the self-introduction. You know, it seems so simple, but it causes so much stress. We're going to show you how to flip that script and turn it into your biggest advantage, one that doesn't just get you noticed, but gets you hired. Ah, yes. There it is. The question that has launched 1,000 sweaty palms. It sounds easy, right? But it can make anyone, and I mean anyone, even people at the absolute top of their game, just completely freeze up or start rambling.
And look, this is so much more than just a little moment of awkwardness. This is a critical junction. This is where big opportunities are either won or they're lost. To show you just how high the stakes are, I want to tell you a really powerful story from our source material. It's a tale of two introductions, just 6 months apart, with two wildly different results.
So this story is all about a journey from a really crushing rejection to this incredible moment of success. And the craziest part? The only thing that actually changed was the introduction. Okay, check out this timeline. First, you've got a failed interview for what seemed like the perfect job. Then, just 6 months later, a successful pitch in a simple coffee meeting. So what on earth happened in that first interview?
So, the speaker was up for a role she was absolutely perfect for. We're talking over 20 years of expertise. She prepared like crazy, making this detailed elevator pitch listing every single accomplishment. So when she heard, "Tell me about yourself," she was ready. She proudly laid out everything she could do. And that was the interviewer's response. Just direct, brutal feedback. The interview lasted a grand total of 5 minutes, and she was rejected right there on the spot. All because of that one answer. That was the wake-up call. It doesn't matter how qualified you are if you can't grab someone's attention right away.
Okay, now let's fast forward 6 months to that coffee meeting. When she was asked, "So what do you do?" This was her new one-sentence answer. It's short, it's super clear, and notice this, it's not about her, it's about who she helps. And the reaction she got? Those 3 magic words, "Tell me more." The executive director literally leaned in, totally intrigued, and get this, 15 minutes later, our speaker was hired. Same person, same skills, but a completely different outcome. The takeaway here is huge. The only thing that stood between failure and success was the introduction.
So how can we all get people to lean in and say, "Tell me more"? Let's break down the 2 core secrets that came out of this whole experience.
The first secret is to think in sound bites. I mean, let's be real. In today's world, everyone's multitasking, attention spans are short. They say you have a better chance of keeping a goldfish's attention than the person you're talking to. Your intro has to be short and it has to be sharp.
And this brings us to the 20-word rule. An introduction of 20 words or less is not meant to tell your whole life story. Nope, it's designed to do one thing, and one thing only. Grab their attention and spark just enough curiosity to get them to ask for more.
Now, what's really fascinating is this second secret because it feels completely backwards. Remember that brutal feedback from the failed interview? Don't talk about yourself. Instead, you need to explain what you can do for them.
And this slide just illustrates the difference perfectly. The About Me intro on the left, it describes who you are. I'm an award-winning best-selling author. Fine, but the About You intro on the right describes the value you provide for someone else. I help new authors get published faster. Can you feel that shift? One is just a fact about you, the other is a promise of value to them.
Okay, so knowing the secrets is the first step. But how do you actually put them into practice? Let's get into the toolkit. We have 5 simple, kind of plug-and-play frameworks you can use right now to build your own perfect 20-word introduction.
Let's take a quick look at these. First up, we've got the benefit framework. This is the most direct approach you can take. I help this person get this result. It's simple, it's powerful. Next is the breakthrough. This one adds a little twist, highlighting what makes you unique by using the word without. For example, I help brands reach new audiences without them having to spend more on marketing. See how that instantly makes you sound different? And finally, you've got passion, strength, and mission. Now these are perfect if you're changing careers, or you're a student, or maybe you just want to lead with your values instead of a job title. You can frame your whole introduction around what you're passionate about, what you're known for, or the mission that really gets you out of bed in the morning.
So now you have the tools to build your introduction. But there's often one last hurdle to get over, and it's an internal one. It's in your head. Because crafting this one sentence isn't just a writing exercise. It's actually a really powerful way to reframe how you see your own value and to finally silence that inner critic that holds so many of us back.
So let me just ask you, what if that little voice inside your head is just wrong? What if you really are good enough and smart enough for all the opportunities that are right there in front of you? What if the best word to describe you isn't imposter, but impressive? And finally, just think about this. What if the key to unlocking all of that recognition, to finally being seen and heard for the value you bring, what if it all starts with just getting your introduction right? It's your story, your value, all packed into 20 powerful words. Go out there and tell it.